What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome to a special type of squad builder here on my channel. Before we get into the squad, though, if you guys are looking to purchase any MSP or PSN cards, make sure to check out thegamekeys.co.uk. Or if FIFA coins are more your thing, check out justfifacoins.com. You can use the code Japes to get yourself a 5% discount on their instant delivery. So, on to the squad. We've got Manuel Neuer in goal. 265,000 coins. I bought him way back on like one of the first few days of the web app. So, that is the price for him. This is from a little while back. So, I would say the coin totals don't exactly reflect what the players go for now. I've got Mangala as my center back, Clichy as my left back, Jerome Boateng as the other center back, and I'm using Fabian Johnson as a right back. And I actually really like him. As this progresses, though, I'm going to answer some questions that I got from you guys on Twitter about different aspects of this squad, and hopefully, you know, because I think what's interesting with Squad Builder, let me preface it with this. So when I see squad builders online, I see some things about the squad, and I watch the gameplay, and I sit there and I think, hey, this is what I wonder about, or why did you choose this guy over that guy? And with this, you know, I like to play this style of gameplay. Why would you, or, you know, how does this guy do in this situation, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to kind of give you guys a chance to ask me those questions and make it interactive. Now, a lot of the questions that I had from you guys originally, because this was from a while back, got lost in translation, i.e. I couldn't find them on Twitter. So I asked you guys yesterday to give me a few more, and we're going to go ahead on through and answer those. And I thought it was pretty cool with these legend cards that they had this little claim to fame section that I've never actually noticed before, before doing this, but we'll get started with some of the questions, and the first one was from Jasper, and he says, how is Manuel Neuer for you? And Manuel Neuer, I think he's actually really good, and I think he is the best keeper on the game. Now, the question comes down to, when people ask, how's Neuer for you, I think they're really referring to, is he worth the increased coin total? And that's a debate. You know, is he worth the 100,000 plus coins more than, you know, a very similar, you know, a Leno or something like that? And I'm not sure if the answer to that question is yes, but I like Neuer, and if you have the coins, I still think that he's the best keeper in the game. The next question comes from @RioGK1. He says, how is the silver right back? And the silver right back he's referring to is Fabian Johnson. And I think Fabian Johnson definitely holds a shout for the best right back in the Bundesliga. There are a lot of people that like Diekmar, or Diekmeyer, I can't remember, I think it's Diekmar, with his 90 pace. I haven't used him. I know he's a big guy and he's very popular, but the difference in the price for the two of them, I don't know if I'd see that much of a difference. Fabian Johnson is 5-star weak foot. He's a big, strong player, and he's from the US, so I suppose I'm wearing a bit of a hometown hat in, you know, in that sort of decision on who to play back there. Next question is from @extrasmallm. And he said, did you notice Oscar's work rates? And of course, Oscar is my left attacking midfielder in this squad, and he has medium attack, high defensive work rates. And for the most part, I would say, no, I didn't notice him. And that, I would say, there's maybe two reasons for that. One, well, and this is pure speculation. One is because Fernandinho, the player that's behind him, also has medium-high work rates, so they don't seem to get in each other's way very often. If I had Lam on that side with his high work rates, I think you'd be a lot more inclined to see them kind of get in trouble in terms of overlapping for positions. But for the most part, I would say no, I didn't have a problem with Oscar's work rate. And I think that might say something about the 4-2-2 and the way the outside midfielders play. But in general, I actually really liked Oscar. He's one of my favorite attacking midfielders in the BPL this year, and I would highly recommend him to you guys. Next question is from LRB Legend 99, and he says, why do you use shadow on both of your center backs? And the answer is very simple. It's because with the way the gameplay has changed this year, crossing is not an important, is not something you really have to worry about defending. And I'd rather have that extra bit of pace and that extra bit of tackling than that little bit better physical stat, which goes into heading and that sort of stuff as well. And it really boils down to it, because you can get the two most important stats for me for a center back are your pace and your defending. And if you can increase both of those stats, why would you not want to have those in your center back? Now, I asked my outside backs to play a little bit differently for me. So you'll see a variation of, depending on what their skill set is, defending and dribbling, defending and passing, or even defending pace and physical. If they're just like a really, really small back, but they have, you know, they're already kind of good going forward. How about that for a strike? Absolute thunderbolt into the back of the net. And the next question kind of goes back to what we were talking about before. It's from @MookPayIZT. And he says, how does medium-high and medium-medium cams work for you? How do they work for you? The medium-high cam, Oscar definitely wasn't as involved in the final product as Gutsa was, but he was involved in the build-up. And you're seeing just loads and loads and loads of goals from ZoZaghi and Zola, because they are ridiculously, ridiculously good when it comes to this game. But medium, I think is actually really, really nice for an attacking midfielder in this set. Mario Götze got up, he got back. He didn't really get himself out of position or worn out because he was trying to make too many runs or try to cover too much ground going backwards. So I found him in really, really good spots to support my strikers a lot of the time, which I like. It gave him the opportunity to cut inside because there weren't loads of players trying to get into spaces that were available for him. And Oscar, you can see he's still far enough forward. Nice little bit of build-up play. Fernandinho, bit of a mistake, but wins it back. Finds Philip Lahm, goes inside to Mario Götze, and this is just the Spinimus Maximus. It's a lovely goal, lovely finish. And I was pretty peached. When you pull off that spin move, you just feel good. It just feels right. Now the next question, kind of funny, but Danny Arna Arai, he said, is Inzaghi always offsides? Yes, but no, he's definitely not always offsides. He's actually a fantastic finisher. I think I used either Hawk or Hunter on him, which I would highly recommend. And for how cheap he is as a legend, if you are interested in using a legend for the sake of using a legend, the Italians are a really good shout. And I don't know, and well, I haven't used Vieri in a long time, but I don't think that he's better than Vieri. If you can get used to the medium-low work rates, you're gonna have a good time. And having a player like Zola to buzz around all over the place is what really makes him, or is where really you're gonna get the most out of Inzaghi. Because in front of goal, his finishing is without a shadow of a doubt clinical. Like clinical with a capital C. He is fantastic in front of goal. Next question we had was from iRegan15, and he said, is Zola worth the coins? Now, if Zola had 4-star skills, I bet he would be closer to that 750,000, a million coin range, because his ball control is unbelievable. He just has the 3-star skills though, so you can't do some of the fun skills like the spin that you really want to do. But you can, you know, still take advantage of his passing, his dribbling, his shooting. It's all wonderful. And there's a lovely little finesse shot. I think that was Mario Götze again. And he scored some really enjoyable goals for me throughout using this squad. And I played quite a few games, 20 plus I'd say, with this team, and I would highly recommend them. There are of course substitutions you can make. People say, oh, well, why don't you just put in Vincent Kompany? And I'm sure you could, but I didn't have the coins nor want to spend them at that point. How about that from Mr. Zola, the Chelsea legend? Just freaking ridiculous. And that's a finesse shot over the keeper. And I was just having to play with the finesse shots when that one went in. So that is where we're going to come to a close of this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this type of squad builder. I think next time maybe I'll put the questions up on the screen for you guys. But what I do is I show the squad on Twitter that I'm going to do the squad builder on, let you guys ask me some questions, and then I'll go through and answer them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay as well as the answers. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.